Same here. I'm better than I was when I first met you for sure. So as you may remember, I spent most of my life ruled by my mind. Right, I was basically under a dictatorship of my mind. My body was, and in 2018, my body rebelled. I lost my memory. I lost my cognitive skills. It was a nightmare. Now I'm recovering, and I've done a lot of I spent a lot of time and energy trying to reconnect my mind and my body. And so I meditate, I journal, I stretch, I do all of the mindfulness practices that I could find through books and advice and on the web. But I still feel that that connection is tenuous at best, and it's still adversarial. So to give you a quick example, I'm starting to lose the weight that I put on after 2018 due to psychiatric medications. And I was unable to until maybe 6 months ago when I started to say, oh, to realize that my body deserved respect. And what I was putting in my body was not the way you would treat a friend or you would treat something that you value. So now I'm starting to lose weight, which is good, but I still feel that it's not a complete synergy between my mind and my body. And I would like to deepen that bond.
Okay. Well, thank you for the background there. That's very helpful. I remember you very well, of course, and we've chatted several times, so it's nice that other people can hear a little bit about what you're going through, so thank you. Well, first thing, let me ask you, what do you feel when you tell me about this? When you're telling me about the schism, the disconnect, the active mind, what's present for you?
Fear,
Fear.
yeah.
What are you scared
Well,
of?
I'm not sure, but I feel like if I don't achieve this, I will not be complete. I will
Okay.
not, I'll miss something. And yeah, I'm not sure exactly what I fear exactly beyond that, but yeah, I do feel fear.
Okay, terrific. Okay, so when you were giving me the overview, you told me that you were starting to respect your body
Hmm.
and to take care of yourself and to treat it to improve the way that you're treating it. And so this is incredible. It shows me that you're starting to really cultivate some self-compassion for yourself.
Hmm.
On the other hand, a fear that if I don't do this, I won't be complete. What's the relationship there, do you think?
I'm not sure. Maybe there is, I'm aging, right? I'm past
Mm-hmm.
my 50s.
Yeah.
Maybe I feel like if my body doesn't support my mind and my mind
Mm-hmm.
doesn't support my body, I will not achieve what I want to achieve, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've become a writer. I have many books still I want to write.
Mm-hmm.
I have grandchildren now. I mean, there is much more that I want to give. And
Mm-hmm.
if I don't achieve that synergy between mind and body, I don't think I will have the strength, the energy to realize what I want to realize,
Okay.
if that makes sense.
Yeah, terrific. Strength, energy. It sounds like there's a pressure here. I have to achieve this in order to have the life that I want, the relationships, the connections that I want. Pressure. Is that fair?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's coming from here.
Yeah. How much energy and how much of your capacity goes into this dialogue, this, because when you're saying that if I don't achieve this, there's an evaluation there, there's a judgment here, right? You're saying that I'm at a place now and I need to be somewhere else. So there's an evaluation, and this is the pressure. So how much energy is going into this conflict, we might call it?
Quite a bit.
Quite a bit.
Again, once again, you're zooming in on the exact core of the problem, because the book that I'm finishing right now is becoming a struggle because I cannot focus.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I think that energy you're referring to, that time energy between, it is preventing me from focusing on finishing that book. And I'm almost there, but it's written. I just need to address the comments, but I'm not able to focus, and maybe that's because somewhere something is draining.
That's quite interesting, Matthew, in the sense that the way that you're engaging with this pressure, this evaluation, this strong desire to get to a new place is consuming a tremendous amount of energy and capacity, and that's preventing you from doing the thing that you want to do.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get right into this one then. This heavy mind that's going on that you're describing here, this dialogue, the evaluation, the pressure that's there. You're saying that you can't focus, so your attention is going up into the mind and you're getting in those loops. Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, I know that we worked on this a little bit before, so I'm going to go a little bit around, so that way it'll give a little more context for people watching. Which is, let me ask you, what purpose does this busy mind serve? It's here for a reason, right? It's doing something for you, or it did something for you at some point. What purpose do you think that this overactive mind that's taking you away from the things that you really want to do, the presence of being here, it's taking you away, what do you think it's there for, or what was it there for?
Okay, once again, you're really diving into the core. I think it's taking me away from life, and maybe that's the fear that I was speaking of earlier. I fear living, so part of that cycling is taking me away from living, therefore protecting me from the potential pain that you can experience through living. So yeah, I think that's what's going on, and I don't want to take too much time of from your call here.
No, it's okay. We have plenty of time, and I'll be here for anybody else who needs time too. So don't you worry, Matthew. Okay, so the way you described this, it's taking you away from any pain that is present here. So it's a defense mechanism. And you told me and everybody else in the beginning that you had a lot of trauma early in life. And so life wasn't safe for you.
Correct.
And so you have this defense mechanism that's active now and is taking you away from life because at some point in your life, life wasn't safe. And this was the way that you adapted to it, as you adapted by going away as a defense mechanism.
Yeah.
Okay. So what's your view of this defense mechanism? When it's here, when it's active, what's your relationship with it?
It was very useful very early on in my life. But now it's becoming a barrier to life. Okay. I wrote what you said earlier in the call, that we avoid the pain through patterns, and those patterns prevents healing via developing new patterns. That's what I need to do. I need to identify that pattern and replacing it with new ones, with healthier ones.
Okay. So we've identified the pattern. there's this defense mechanism that's present. It developed early in your life. It saved you when you were going through, I mean, we don't need to get into the trauma unless you want to, but going through intensive childhood trauma, this saved you. It gave you an escape, and it helped you to go through a very painful time. And that pain from the past, the pattern of adapting and going away, is still present here today.
Yeah.
Okay, so let me ask this same question, but just a little bit different. This adaptation here, I understand you want to do something different, you want to step outside of that, but what is your view or your relationship with that adaptation? Do you like it? Do you dislike it? Do you welcome it? Do you fight it? Where are you at with it?
I try to fight it in a way. Yeah, because part of what I'm going through is dissociation, which is the same mechanism, right? It helps. It still does help in very dire situation today, but it takes me away from life in general. So I try to fight it. I use CBT techniques, grounding, etc. But so yeah, I do fight it.
Okay. So here's an interesting dynamic then, is this pattern of going away originated because you weren't safe.
Correct.
And when this pattern's here, you fight it. Now, when somebody tries to fight you, do you feel a good deal of safety?
Well, I'm a big guy, so yes, but yeah, no, I see your point. Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, so this pattern, it's a part of you. And you're having a conflict with yourself.
Yeah.
And so if we want to comfort and soothe this pattern so it's no longer necessary and you can do something else, then continuing the same dynamics of that pattern that lead to not feeling safe are what we want to address. So what I'm suggesting is that fighting it isn't serving you. So here's what we can start to do differently. Well, here, let me ask you, what do you think it would have taken when this pattern originated, right? When you weren't safe, when you needed to disconnect? What would it have taken for you to feel safe?
Well, the ability to prevent that harm, that hurt.
Boundaries.
Yeah, boundaries,
Okay.
sure.
Terrific. Okay. So right now, potentially, I don't know if there's anything else, but the thing that we've identified that's causing the sense of danger is the conflict. It's the internal fight. So what would it look like to set a boundary with that conflict and say, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do something else.
Yeah. I'll have to define what that something else is, and create those new patterns.
Okay. So here's an exercise that I'll encourage you to practice. So when you're doing your meditation, or when you're just talking to me like this, and you notice, there's the fear, and here comes the busy mind. Okay? The default pattern with this busy mind is, I don't like it. It's stopping me from being here. It's stopping me from having the connections, the presence, the relationships, the experiences that I want to have. I don't like it. I want it to go away. Okay, so that's the default one. Let's set a boundary with that one and say, I don't need to do that anymore. Instead, what you can try here, and this is what I'll encourage you to practice until the next time we chat too, which is when you notice this busy mind coming back up saying, there's a familiar friend. There is somebody who saved my life multiple times, that I'm here right now because of this familiar friend. thank you, my dear, trusted, loyal friend who is always with me.
Mm-hmm.
And, I'm not trying to be mean here, but you're a little danger prone, and I don't exactly want you driving the car, so why don't you let me take care of this?
Yeah.
And it's like, how old do you think you were when this pattern first developed?
2, 3.
2, 3 years old. So this is a 2 or 3-year-old right here that's stepping up, trying to take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't want the 2 or 3-year-old driving the car.
Yeah.
So why don't we just say, okay, I see you. Thank you so much for trying to help me. And I don't need to do that right now. In fact, why don't you just rest? I'm a big guy. I can take care of the danger that's here. I'm an adult. I'm capable. Let me take care of this. And so then you just gently bring your presence, your awareness that's stuck up here in all of this. And rather than going in those loops and ruminating on it, you just say thank you. And I don't need to do that right now. And then gently bring your presence back to this moment, the person that you're connecting with, what you're feeling, what you're thinking. You notice those things and you say, okay, great. Back to being present. That's the exercise. You notice when you come back up here, oh, thank you, my dear old trusted friend. Haven't seen you in so long. It's been 10 seconds. Take it easy. Why don't you just sit down, take a nap, rest? I got this. And then you gently bring your presence back into your body. Now, this exercise right here is a fantastic practice, 1, and 2, it's an ongoing one. I still have entire meditation sessions where this is the practice. Where something's activated, I'm scared, I'm angry, whatever it is, and the busy mind, and it's so up here, and I can fight it, I can spend so much energy fighting it, or I can just say, busy mind, it's trying to help me, defense, it's okay, I got this, and then I bring my attention back, and then busy mind again, and it's just constantly going back and forth, and the more, of course, that we practice it, the stronger we'll get with it.
Thank you.
Of course, Matthew. So, of course, just in conclusion, we want to transform that conflict into a gentleness, into a curiosity, an acceptance, and then we gently redirect into a new pattern.
Yeah.
We say, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for helping me. Thank you for always showing up when I need you. And why don't you just rest, 2-year-old me, 3-year-old me? Why don't you just sit down with a sippy cup or, have a nice snack, or let me hold you. You come and rest and relax into me. I can take care of this. And then you gently bring your attention back. So you try to cultivate kindness, gentleness with yourself rather than the conflict.
Thank you.
Yeah. Hey, check in with me next week or whenever and just let me know how things are going if that's okay. And feel free to stick around when the call ends if you want to hop back on and chat some more too. I'll be here.
Okay, thank you.
Of course, Matthew.